All right, goofballs. Okay, so I'm about to drive out to Amish country to go capture the story as it unfolds. Working on the weekend, folks. That's what we do. Got to get those good photos. So I'm going to go down there and see if we can't tell that story. Let's do it. Beautiful Baltic, Ohio, the heart of Amish country. Behind me is an old flour mill that is now a winery. We're at the old flour mill. Now it's a winery. We're in Baltic, Ohio. You can see now the building is closer to me than ever before, and we're gonna go inside. I'll be honest with you. We're gonna go check it out. Okay, welcome to inside the Baltic Mill Winery. As promised, we're in the heart of it, and we're actually upstairs on the third floor because there is copyrighted music being played downstairs. But as you can see up here on this third floor, there's a big contraption. Who knows what that thing was? There's a lot of old stuff here, and it's pretty cool, you know. They say you're not supposed to touch it, but if you do it real quick, they won't even notice. I'm just kidding, don't. Wow, impressive. Who knows what the hell that thing does. I'm up here on the third floor at the Baltic Mill Winery. You want to make sure you tour the upper floors while you're here at your own leisure because it's actually quite interesting. This is an old mill, and so this is like an old contraption and stuff up here. Pretty cool. Look, don't touch. And if you do touch, just do it really quickly so they don't notice. Second floor, there's more, you know, it's old. There's old stuff all around. All right, well, that's about it from the sleepy town of Baltic, formerly known as Rowville. There's the Rowville 5K going on. There's a historical society meeting in the basement of the bank. And of course, the hub of it all, Baltic Mill Winery. You gotta stop by and check it out. All right, well, that's pretty much it from the sleepy town of Baltic. Whew, when it comes alive for the Rowville 5K, look out. Make sure you check out the Baltic Mill Winery next time you swing through Amish country. It's guaranteed to be a good time. And if you're not having fun, just have another glass of wine. It'll work out. Thanks for joining me. Not bad. I used to live just a few hills over, but my parents sold the farm like a bunch of... Well, that just about wraps up our afternoon in Amish country. A trip to the lazy town of Baltic. It really came alive today for the Rowville 5K. Wow, the people, the action, you know, there was a lot of enjoyment to be had, and you know, the pace of life, it moves a little slower around these parts, and that's okay in my book. Ah, smells like cow shit. Well, thanks for joining me. It's been a riot. All right, I gotta get out of here. Woke up about 4 o'clock this morning because I wanted to capture that good light. Some might argue that I actually showed up too early. It's, you know, it's dark outside. You can't take very good photos in the dark, but you can wait for the sun to rise. You know? Got some clouds moving through, but I think it's going to be a beautiful morning here in Ohio. Well, Rex got her all hooked up. He's ready to pull, but we can't pull an oversized load in the dark. Ouch, ow, dang it, ouch. So come daybreak, we'll set sail with a 60-footer. Well, we're just sitting here enjoying the good light. I got here too early this morning, earlier than I should have. Somebody's like, hey, we're gonna have t-shirts, and so I showed up at 5 in the morning. Everybody's like, what in the God's name are you doing here? I'm like, I heard there was t-shirts. T-shirts aren't coming till later. So hopefully that autofocus is working. You know, I'm here, I'm up early, I'm turbo boosting. You can see it happening right now. Catching that good light. And really, folks, patreon.com is the place to be in the future. This is really the place you want to be. Up to the minute content, the latest, all the latest content from the heartland here in the Midwest. The Midwest is what I call it sometimes. So I did get a nice time lapse of a golf cart, which is an odd choice for a time lapse, but I think it came out quite nice. I gotta stop explaining to people what I do for a living. People are like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm here now. And they're like, what happened to the acting thing? And I'm like, well, as if I stopped doing it. Well, I'm doing the best acting of my life. It's just that it's on Bug TV Plus, and it's tough to make a buck doing it these days. And I do a show from inside my house, and I get about 30 people watching, and that's the best job I have. And they're like, all right, sounds like you're doing good, buddy. I gotta go do anything but talk to you. I'm like, well, don't ask if you don't like the answer. Geez Louise. Cut. Let's cut.